So hello my dear friends, this is your friend Sasang Misra. Today we will be going to discuss an important topic, that is Sufi movement in medieval India. So it is basically a religious movement. Before starting, let me clear some points. When any religious reformist movement start, fine, it would be always correcting some of the defects or some of the evil practices that existed during that time. So it would be basically a purification movement, or the so it would be the bad things would be discarded and the good things would be accepted by the society as a whole. Fine. So let's start Sufi movement in medieval India. So before starting, you just have to remember these persons. Have you heard of the song Kum Faya Kum Faya Kum Faya of A.R. Rahman? Everyone would have heard that. Have you heard of Khwaja Mohinuddin Chisti's tomb, Ajmer Sharif ji? Fine. So they were basically the silsilas or the gurus which were associated in the silsilas. Fine. That we will learn today. So basically, before starting, let us understand what is Sufism. So it is a mystical form of Islam, a school of practice that focuses on spiritual search for God and shuns materialism. Materialism means they don't want any kind of materialistic things. Say for example, they don't want your chadar, they don't want your agarbattis, they don't want anything. They want just your pure heart and your prayer towards God. Oneness towards God. That I am the child of God. That was the basic theme of Sufism. It is a form of Islamic mysticism which stresses on aestheticism. There is a lot of emphasis on devotion towards God. That I said, no. Oneness towards God. In Sufism, self-discipline is considered as an essential condition to gain knowledge of God by sense of perception. Perception means your image of God. Fine. That my belief towards God. Self-discipline. There would be no authority above you who would be guiding you that you have to do this, you have to do this. No. You have to self-disciplined and offer your prayer and devotion towards God. So in the beginning of 12th century AD, some religious people in Persia turned to asceticism due to increasing materialism of caliphate. So I said no, that it is basically the purification movement, and they came to known as Sufis. So in India, Sufi movement began in 1300 AD, near about 13th century, and come to South India in 15th century. How it spread from North India to South India, that I would show you with the map. So in Sufism, self-discipline was considered as an essential condition to gain knowledge of God. Means what is God? Fine. How we can attain the spiritual upliftment? Fine. While Orthodox Muslim emphasize external conduct, the Sufis lay stress on inner purity. Means I have pure heart, my prayers would be offered to the God. No any external conduct that you have to run this much kilometers, you have to walk this much kilometers, then you have to come here, you have to fast on these days. These all things are not required in the Sufism. So Multan and Punjab were the early centers, and later on spread towards the Kashmir, Bihar, Bengal and the Deccan. So if you can see in the map, then the caliphate was here. But obvious, if the spread of the movement would be, then it would be in the North India first, and then it would be slowly spread towards South India. But if we would if we would run Bhakti movement, then it would be exactly opposite. It would start from South India and then it would move towards North India. Fine. So the Sufi word is probably derived from Arabic word, that is Suf, one who wears wool. The image I saw. Fine. This is because woolen clothes were generally associated with aesthetics. Another possible origin is called shaf, which means purity in the Arabic. Now, stages of Sufism. Stages means first stage was Khanka, second stage was Tarika, and third stage was Tarifa. Khanka means basically a hall or tomb where you can sit and pray to God. Tarika, 11th to 14th century, when Sufism was being institutionalized and traditions and symbols started being attached to it. Have you heard of murids? Fine. These murids are associated with the Tarika. And what is murid? That means finding the ultimate truth. Fine. And the third stage is Tarifa, started in 15th century. At this the stage when Sufism became a popular movement. Fine. And there are various silsilas, major Sufi orders, or also known as silsilas. It is Chishti order. As I said earlier, it is Khwaja Mohinuddin Chishti, unity with the God. Suharawardi order, Sheikh Suharawardi Maktul. Nasakbandi order, Khwaja Bahauddin Nasakband. And Qadariya order, which was founded by Sheikh Abdul Qadir of Bahauddin in the 14th century, and they were the supporter of Mughals under Akbar. Fine. So hope you understand this topic. Thank you very much. Thank you.